Can I firstly comment on the organisation of this rally and the restrictions, I suppose is the word I'm looking for, placed on the organisers. When the TNG, when Unite have organised rallies in the past, it's normally organised to coincide with state sittings. I have never seen such restrictions as placed on the organisers of this rally in order to comply with the bailiff's wishes. And I would hope that doesn't set a precedence, and I would hope that we can rely upon ourselves to speak freely, as is our right. Now, in terms of GST, this is a worrying development for people such as yourselves who live in this island, ever expensive island. This was before GST. Now, I've just come back from the UK. I bought an item of goods from a well-known record and video retailer at Gatwick Airport. £12.76 for a disc, £14.87 this morning when I looked at the same item in that same retail store across the road. That is not a 3% increase. That is very much higher than 3%. And the concern that is being shown from my colleagues, my friends and members of unions is the effective cost of the introduction of GST. The hike in prices, it is not going to be 3%, it's not going to be 4%. 10% I've heard and I've seen in that very short time. There is now a widening a widening gap between the haves and the have-nots in the island. And it's about time that we organise a response to that, effective opposition. At the end of this year, elections will take place for senator and deputies. Now, I've said this before, and I support what Jeff Southern said. It's important to register, and it's important for everybody to go out and vote. Vote for change. We had the opportunity 3 years ago. We have that opportunity again. Since 3 years ago, we now have taxes in place which are hurting the poor, the low paid, the elderly, and the situation is going to get worse. It's important that we organise effective opposition. In the past, when we have organised rallies in the square, I have been able, as I felt was the right of every trade union member and every individual, every citizen of this island, to call out people in support of issues. We've done it in the past. We now have employment laws in the island which forbid me to call for mass support. If I was to organise workers to attend this rally, I would be in breach of the employment law. So I would like to have seen stronger numbers here, but it appears that every twist and every turn, policies, regulations and laws are being introduced that tie our hands, tie the hands of working people and of, as I said before, low income, the poor, the elderly, and as for the future, we can change. We can change what is present here. And I ask everyone to consider a change at the end of the year at election time. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.